Action.
And action.
Slowly, I'm old. Do that to me.
So Lady Di, we are standing in our
Green
spot,
carpet.
on our green carpet, with our iconic mirror behind us. But we're not going to be
fresh
talking
blues.
into the mirror. That's how people know us talking. We're talking to each other. So we're doing a little segment. There will be a big reveal, and we've been honoured and invited into this landscape of conversation. And I think what we're going to talk about today, and we never practice, it's always off the cuff, is about slow fashion and sustainability, what that means to us.
Sure.
Obviously, our therapy platform with 48 local brands on and counting, and about the women who we see every day in our world,
Absolutely.
in our therapy world.
She is us.
She is us. And I think, firstly, we always laugh and say, be careful what you call your business, because this really is a space of therapy. Even actual therapists come in here for their dose of therapy. But creating this platform, 48 local brands, you did a count when you first joined,
There were 17, 3.5 years ago.
and now there are 48. And it's everything, it's basically we try and source an appeal for everyone, a price point for everyone. But the predominant thing that we look for is cost effective, and you have to have a story, and you've got to have quality.
Absolutely. And if it's not something we're going to buy, then why have
100%.
it? If we're not going to gift our friends something from the shop, then what's the point? Why is it here?
Yeah.
And
It needs a golden buzzer from us.
Yeah, it does.
Before we can sell
and
it.
we do clear brands that are slow moving. We find a lot of brands peak.
Yes.
And then
There's a cycle.
they move. No, absolutely. And it's good to move them on to bigger things very often.
Yeah.
And to get fresh. And we love fresh and new.
And flow. She's all about you, all about the
Energy
flow.
I'm a bit about the feng shui. I have to have energy flowing in the store, and people pick that up.
Yeah.
And they pick the love that we work with love.
100%.
Yeah.
and from a business perspective, the therapy platform, that's why I don't ever refer to this as a shop, because I don't feel like it's a shop. I feel like it's a place of worship. I feel like it's a spiritual, it's a moment for people, but also it creates a business platform.
It's a collection.
A collective.
A collective.
Yeah.
I also, shop gets stuck in my throat, store gets stuck, boutique. It's not that, it's a co-op.
Yeah, it's a platform, and it's like-minded women who are pretty much, and it's not just women, but it's pretty much a single business owner who is in her field, and we have collective fields. So you've got fashion, you've got jewelry, you've got interiors,
skincare.
We've got a crossover, and our brands can cross-pollinate, not purely from a customer point of view, because you're sitting around your competitors is a good thing. That's how I was raised in retail.
Definitely.
But it's also about the fact that as businesswomen, we can link in and go, can you help me with this information?
Yeah.
Can you help? So we do our therapy brand events.
But look how the brands collaborate with Fashion Week.
Absolutely.
They help each other. They bounce things off one another. The jewelry brands are happy to sponsor earrings or handbags,
Accessories,
or whatever,
bags,
all the
yeah.
accessories for Fashion Week, and it's just a happy space.
Absolutely, and business is tough. So I think, as I said previously, the upswing of COVID is that they are shopping local. But you've got to tell them why. Yeah. So that's why this mirror is actually a huge moment for us. No, I mean, we started doing it because we were like, how are we going to reach the woman, the forgotten woman out there? How do we talk to her authentically? And it was through the looking glass.
Sure.
And we had no idea at the time what a ripple effect that would have, because we do talk a lot of nonsense.
You say we talk nonsense,
but it's authentic nonsense.
It's maybe babbling. It's not nonsense. It is all truth.
No, 100%.
Truth.
100%.
But that to a normal kind of average person can sound like nonsense.
No, but I mean,
it's not. It's laughter and it's joy, and we laugh.
And
acknowledgement. We laugh at
acknowledgement.
each other, which I think is so important.
So as long as you've walked away from our videos and you've got a bit of styling advice, you've got a bit of truth serum, you've been educated a little bit, or we've thrown open a taboo.
Sure.
That can then make you bounce back to us going, tell us more.
Yeah.
So I think it's a two-way street. This is the looking glass. Are you looking back at us?
And you just dress to make yourself happy. And we've got a stylist our friend Liesel in the store at the
Hi,
moment.
Liesel.
And she as well, you know, it's embrace who you are.
And also like-minded.
Add a touch of madness
100%.
to your wardrobe and embrace who you are.
And also with what the vibe that we are selling to our tribe is also the sustainability side of things, where this is slow fashion in here. So we are not fast fashion. Yes, we've got brands. So I've got a brand and I have to produce spring, summer, autumn, winter. I've got to bring product in at the right time. But it is product that you will have, it's not seasonal. You will have it for the next couple of years at least.
These trousers are of the brand that are not even in our store anymore, actually. But it's the third season I'm wearing them, but they're black trousers.
And
you all need those
100%.
basics. You've repeated that style of trousers.
You've got coming.
And you offered me a pair this morning, and I said, but I've already got a pair from 2 years ago. I don't need another pair. I'll just wear it differently. Now I'll wear it with a big baggy top, where maybe 2 years ago I would have worn it with a tighter top. And we're adding things to our wardrobe, but we've always got our core wardrobe.
100%.
Which we love.
So slow fashion is important.
So important.
Fashion is the biggest offender of the landfill. We are the biggest guilty partner, and I don't say us, we are not the biggest guilty partner.
Water usage.
100%. 100%. So I think, and then also sustainability from a brand point of view, where we are upskilling our staff.
Sure.
We are investing in our people.
How many people are employed
100%.
as a result of this business?
100%.
You did the numbers during lockdown.
Yeah, 200.
200
low income.
That was there.
Yeah.
Much bigger now.
And now, and we just a tiny blip on the retail calendar. So I think you have to be mindful. Yeah. I think a lot of this comes with gratitude, and there's all the hashtags that are thrown around. But actually, if you incorporate that into our everyday life and through our looking glass,
absolutely,
it's a win-win.
Yeah.
And it's one client at a time.
Yes.
And she's my therapy, and hopefully I'm yours.
My inspiration.
Lovely. So that's what we do, and that's how we roll.